0 to 60 miles per hour in just 0.9 seconds. Think about that for a second. This isn't just fast. This is beyond what road cars were ever supposed to do. At this level, you're no longer battling horsepower, you're battling physics itself. Tire grip, material strength, human tolerance to G-forces, everything becomes a problem. Because when a 2-ton machine launches faster than your brain can fully react, you've entered a completely different category of engineering. Meet the Dreame Nebula NEXT 01 Jet Edition.
For decades, the biggest limit in acceleration wasn't engine power, it was traction. No matter how powerful a car becomes, tires can only grip the road so hard before they start spinning uselessly. So Dreame came up with a solution that sounds absolutely insane: rocket boosters. The Nebula NEXT 01 Jet Edition uses twin solid-fuel rockets integrated directly into the rear chassis. And yes, real rockets. The system generates roughly 100 kilonewtons of thrust, delivering an explosive launch almost instantly after ignition. But making rockets fire is the easy part. The real challenge is preventing the car from literally tearing itself apart under that amount of force. To keep the vehicle stable, the car uses active aerodynamic channels that suck it into the pavement before the rockets even hit full power.
Here's the craziest part. Even without the rocket system, this thing is already a monster. The base platform produces nearly 1,900 horsepower through a fully independent quad-motor setup. Unlike traditional EVs, each wheel is controlled individually in real time. The system constantly monitors grip, steering angle, and wheel slip thousands of times every second. If one tire loses traction, power is instantly redirected to the others. The car doesn't behave like a normal vehicle. It behaves like a rolling supercomputer. Massive power creates massive heat, and heat is where most EV companies fail. Under extreme load, electric motors can generate enough thermal stress to destroy themselves within seconds. Dreame's solution is a direct internal oil cooling system that pushes cooling fluid through microscopic channels inside the motor itself, cooling the heat exactly where it's created. That allows the Nebula to keep delivering full performance repeatedly without throttling power.
At the center of the car is a solid-state battery system. Unlike traditional lithium-ion batteries that use flammable liquid electrolytes, solid-state batteries use dense ceramic-style materials that are safer, lighter, and dramatically more energy efficient. The result is higher energy density, lower weight, and much better stability under extreme acceleration, which means the battery can dump enormous amounts of power instantly without overheating or suffering major voltage drops. For a hypercar chasing impossible acceleration numbers, that changes everything.
Now, here's the part nobody expected. Dreame isn't a legendary supercar manufacturer. They're best known for AI-powered robotic vacuum cleaners. Sounds ridiculous at first, until you realize modern robotics already depend on the same technologies needed for advanced EVs: LiDAR mapping, real-time environmental analysis, machine learning, ultra-efficient electric motors. Dreame didn't start from zero. They scaled robotics technology into a hypercar. The Nebula NEXT 01 doesn't even use a traditional steering connection. It runs on a fully digital steer-by-wire system. When you turn the wheel, you're not mechanically controlling the tires. You're sending commands to the car's central computer, which calculates the optimal steering response in milliseconds. The braking system works the same way, blending regenerative braking and carbon ceramic brakes seamlessly. At this point, the car feels less like a machine and more like software on wheels. The rocket-powered Jet Edition is still just a concept. But the standard Nebula NEXT 01 is expected to arrive in 2027. And honestly, the car itself may not be the most important part of this story. The real message is what it represents. The future of performance is no longer coming only from old automotive giants with decades of racing heritage. It's coming from AI, from robotics, from software, from companies willing to completely ignore the traditional rulebook. And that shift is happening much faster than the industry expected.
Honestly, the scariest part is that this may not even be the craziest AI-built performance car anymore. Because the Xiaomi GT Vision managed to create insane high-speed stability without massive wings, rockets, or extreme aero. And once you understand how it does that, modern supercars start looking outdated.